Dober dan. Kako ste? Jaz sem boljše. I'm better. Last week there wasn't an episode because I was sick and unable to record. Sem zbolela or bila sem bolna. Ampak ta teden sem v redu, but this week I'm okay. Today's episode is again going to be a little bit more grammatical. We'll learn how you can say that you like something or like to do something. And the opposite, how to say that you don't like something. But first, let's look at the endings in the nominative case. For singular, you already know them. I told you when we learned the genders of nouns. So, these are the endings for singular, ednina. Moški spol, masculine. Računalnik, a computer, ends in a consonant. Ženski spol, feminine. Miza, a table, ends in a. Srednji spol, neuter. Jabolko, an apple, or stanovanje, an apartment, ends in o or e. As you know, Slovene is the only language that uses dual, dvojina, in everyday speech. In Europe, only Sorbian also preserves dual. Let's now look at the endings in dual, dvojina, and plural, množina. I promise it's not hard, just another small set of endings. So let's look at nominative, ednina, dvojina in množina. Moški spol. Računalnik, ednina. Računalnika, dvojina. Računalniki, množina. So for dual, we add a, and for plural, I. Ženski spol. Miza, ednina. Mizi, dvojina. Mize, množina. For dual, we change an ending to I, and for plural, to e. Srednji spol. Jabolko, ednina. Jabolki, dvojina. Jabolka, množina. For dual, we change ending to I, and for plural, to a. The same with stanovanje. Stanovanje, ednina. Stanovani, dvojina. Stanovanja, množina. Just a reminder. You determine the gender only in singular nominative. What do I mean with that? The noun mize, tables, ends with e, but we have to put it back into singular, miza, to get the ending that can help us with determining the gender. Moving on to how to say you like something. To express liking, we need the accusative case, accusative or the fourth case. You already know the singular forms, so let's recap quickly. Accusative, ednina, singular. Moški spol. Računalnik. Imam računalnik. I have a computer. No change in ending. But if the noun is alive, this is valid only for the masculine singular. We have brat, imam brata. We add an a. I have a brother. Ženski spol. Miza. Imam mizo. I have a table. A changes to o. And srednji spol. Jabolko. Imam jabolko. I have an apple. No change. Now, dvojina and množina follow the same pattern as nominative. So, moški spol. Imam računalnik. Ednina. Imam računalnika. Dvojina. Imam računalnike. Množina. Ženski spol. Imam mizo. Ednina. Imam mizi. Dvojina. Imam mize. Množina. Srednji spol. Imam jabolko. Ednina. Imam jabolki. Dvojina. Imam jabolka. Množina. Now, if someone asks, kaj imaš rad, for masculine, or kaj imaš rada, for feminine, what do you like, or kaj rad delaš, for masculine, or kaj rada delaš, for feminine, what do you like to do, you can answer rad imam, if you're a male, or rada imam, if you're a female, plus noun in accusative form. For example, rada imam hrano. I like food. Rada imam moža. I like my husband. Rada imam knjige. I like books. As you can see, I am using the form rada because I'm a woman. If you want to say you like doing something, you can say rad for masculine or rada for feminine plus the verb. For example, rada delam. I like to work. Rada kolesarim. I like cycling. Rada počivam. I like to rest. Sometimes you probably want to express what you don't like. Here we need the genitive case, or the second case, genitive. You already know it from od kod si. Sem iz Maribora, Ljubljane, Celja. Let's try it with other nouns. If you want to ask what someone doesn't like, you ask česa ne maraš, and in ednina, singular, for moški spol, you can say ne maram računalnika. I don't like the computer. We have an ending A. For ženski spol, ne maram knjige. I don't like the book. We have an ending I. And for srednji spol, ne maram stanovanja. I don't like the apartment. We have an ending A. Good news! Dual and plural are the same for genitive. So for moški spol, for dual and plural, we have ne maram računalnikov. I don't like computers. We have an ending OV. For ženski spol, ne maram knjig. I don't like books. We have no ending. And for srednji spol, ne maram stanovanj. I don't like apartments. Again, no ending. Okay, let's repeat the most important parts. When you like something, you can say rad or rada imam plus a noun in accusative case. For example, rada imam knjige. Or, if you like to do something, rad or rada plus the verb. Rada delam. When you want to ask someone what he or she doesn't like, you can ask česa ne maraš? And if someone asks you that, you can answer ne maram plus noun in genitive case. For example, ne maram računalnikov. And how endings change in accusative case? For masculine alive, we add an A. For feminine, we change A to O. And for neuter, there's no change. That's in singular. But for dual and plural, the endings are the same as in nominative case. To je to za danes. Today we learned how to say what you like and what you don't like, and we practiced accusative and genitive. I'll post some exercises on my Instagram se_vidimo6. Hvala, da ste poslušali, lepo se imejte in se vidimo!